Hidden miles beneath the Earth's crust in a secret bunker with all the world's leaders, we've gotten bored. So we return to you, now, to discuss a slew of unrelated topics that we seemingly pulled out of a hat. Welcome to That Could Be a Topic. I'm Campbell.
I'm Rhiannon.
And I'm Allie, and I have a better mic this time. That's kind of cute.
Same.
Oh, wonderful. Very bougie of you. All right, do it, Rhiannon. I know what you're going to do. Do it.
I can't wait.
Do it unto me.
If you joined us last week, you'll remember we had a very brief, minutes maybe, only discussion about watermelons. And we sort of ended it with the idea
little baby watermelons.
Yeah, sorry, little baby watermelons. And we ended it with the idea that maybe I'd go to the corner store and maybe I'd pick up a watermelon. And maybe I'd try to eat some watermelon rind. And I did it. And...
Thoughts?
Bad. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Oh.
Wish I had not eaten that.
The watermelon is the worst fruit.
It's not.
up.
I ate
Campbell,
so much watermelon. It was so tasty.
I want to know, so watermelon was good. Did you try, like, the white part of the rind and then also the green part? Or did you do them at the same time
I did
or separately?
so many combos.
Oh, scientific.
Did you do it as like a stir fry?
I did it as a stir fry. So I
Really?
bought like a hunk of watermelon. Well, I was planning on making stir fry anyway, so I just did it like separate.
Yeah, okay.
But I got a hunk of watermelon, so I've been able to snack on delicious watermelon chunks for the last few days. And I tried it raw, with and without the green part. Both were nasty. I regretted eating both of those. Like, it's supposed to be like a cucumber, right? So I just treated
right.
it like you would a zucchini in a stir fry.
Right, the shape of it.
Don't like zucchini, by the way. Just a heads up. So I did like a super basic neutral stir fry sauce. Schlopped it in there with some other veggies. I made a tofu stir fry, so you know, I'm crazy.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and I ate it and it was not good. It was not good. It didn't taste like food. It didn't taste like food. That's it.
What did it taste like?
Bad. It was like
Did you cook it long enough?
Yeah, I cooked it long enough. Because it kind of got soft, but it was still crunchy. Like how you want a vegetable in a stir fry to be. Mm-hmm. The consistency wasn't bad. It tasted, like the crunchiness was of a vegetable. But the flavor of it was like I had coated little softish pieces of plastic in sauce.
No, oh, God.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It was nothing. Like without the sauce, it was nothing. With the sauce, it was nothing plus sauce. And I didn't like it, and I wish I hadn't eaten it. And I'm ending the friendship because it's your fault.
I tried to warn you.
No, you didn't. You encouraged me.
Listen
it was
back
all your idea for me to buy that hunk of watermelon and eat it.
Oh, God, I can't stand you.
I'm sorry. I tell the truth.
I mean, yeah, this is what you get. This is your eternal crime.
This is my price to pay.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking that bullet for us.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, it was bad. Can't wait for you guys to try it next week.
Is that what it's going to be? Just every
Yeah.
week, each of us has to endure this terrible crime?
Yeah, or something new each week.
Until one of us dies?
Anytime we talk about weird food combos, because I won't be the only one enduring the bad food.
Okay.
So next time it's one of
That
you
seems
two.
fair. I'm fine with that.
Damn, I would chow down on some weird food, though.
Yeah, you would. You do, often.
Yeah.
No, not always.
What have you eaten today? Interesting.
Wow. Nutritious.
What have I eaten today? Mostly Red Bull. Is that a food?
Okay. No, and I do judge you for it.
Yeah, mostly Red Bull. My body is a well-oiled machine that runs only off of the highest quality of energy drinks.
You're dying.
Look, my hair falls out a little bit every once in a while. It's fine. The Red Bull's doing its magic. I don't need real food anymore.
No. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving
Yeah, I
on.
don't
Okay,
wanna do this.
we're
Can
moving on.
Yeah, who's starting today? Who's starting with their beautiful and kind topic today?
I don't know. Campbell seemed to have something that he really wanted to dive
Ooh.
into.
Yes.
He's been really going off.
I've been going off about this.
We can only hope it's not movie related.
If it's a movie, I'm just leaving.
Theater related.
Well, I will tell you this. It's not related to cats, and it is not about the theater.
Is it a movie, though? Oh.
Well, in a sense, it is in a sense a cinematic experience.
You're really good at coming up with random, unrelated topics, I feel like. You're great at that. Maybe
great
we
at
are a movie podcast. Maybe this is an unrelated topics podcast, but also Campbell just talks about movies that made him mad or excited this week.
Well, you guys are going to want to talk about this one too, because it's a special one. Because I do want to talk about the Tall Girl movie.
I haven't seen I have seen part of the trailer, but I watched it on mute.
Oh, I watched an ending explained type video for it, so
Oh.
I know about everything that happens in it, and I know the plot and all that.
Okay, well, this is going to be insane. This is an insane movie for me. It haunts me day in, day out, because there's so many elements of it that seem like they're fake, like they're not real.
I mean, well, yeah.
And yet it was the thing that people made and wrote and directed and produced and put onto the world. And Netflix was like, yes, we would love the Tall Girl movie.
It is for, like, tweens.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just for tweens. It's some kind of singularity of every tween movie ever existed. And I do want you guys to take a guess real quick. How tall do you think the Tall Girl is?
Is she
6'2".
6'2"?
No, you're wrong by a whole inch. She's 6'1", like tall, yes, for a girl, but the degree to which this girl is bullied and discriminated against for her tallness is so...
Hold on. Okay, real quick. So the part of the trailer I watched was when they're at like a dinner table and her dad is talking about like how she's gonna keep growing forever and then die of health issues. So I was thinking that she was like 6'10" or something, like something obscenely tall.
No, she's like 6'1".
She's just tall for a girl.
She's like, how tall are you, Campbell? You're pretty tall.
I'm 6'2". She's
She's
inch
shorter
shorter
than you?
She's an inch, yeah.
Freak.
Like, yeah, there's a whole subplot with the dad who is like trying to be both very encouraging about his very tall daughter that he's so afraid of, and also like so scared for her and her health because he thinks that she's gonna die.
6'1" isn't tall. This is the
Well,
worst.
It is tall, but it's not like like they could have gone taller, you know?
Yeah, they
could've
really
gone much
could have.
taller.
And I do have to stress, like, this girl is bullied almost constantly for her tallness. And nothing else.
And
That's it.
I cannot imagine anybody ever being bullied for being too tall. Like, at least in our high school experience, tall girls were all, like, on the basketball team together, and they were friends.
That was just
and it-
normal.
This girl has everything going for her. She's got a rich family, a popular older sister, and I do want to get to the older sister. Okay. She's tall. She just looks like Sansa Stark.
She really did.
She
was
does.
very pretty, yeah.
But, like, every single student in this school, except for, like, 2, is like, I think that we're just going to make this tall girl's life hell. And they do not bully her for any of the other reasons that they should bully her for. Like the trash bag that she wears all the time.
What?
Yeah, ugly.
She wears like a big jumpsuit instead of like clothes because I guess
She's too tall. Oh no.
she's too tall. And they like pretend that they don't make taller girl clothes.
What?
Yeah, like this is a universe where no girl has ever been this tall and they don't make clothes in her size, I guess.
Yeah,
Well,
I
to
don't
be
know
fair-
about you, but I have to shop for my clothes online, or at least my jeans, and I always have to get extra tall jeans. Like, I have to click that box. And I'm only 5'8".
Yeah, the big and tall section that at the clothing store I used to work at only sold men's clothes. Like, they didn't have a big and tall for women.
Oh, that's interesting. But
Yeah.
I'm above average height for women, but I'm only like 2 inches above. We have a friend who's a little bit taller than me, a little bit closer to Campbell's height.
That's not too tall.
No one's gonna be like, "How's the weather up there, tall girl?" And she's like, "Don't be mean to me." She doesn't say that.
It's so hard for her, you know?
It must be so hard.
It's so hard being rich and pretty and tall. It's so hard.
Such a struggle.
Okay, so the tall girl is tall. That's fine, and she's got an older sister, and she's of normal height. She is not tall, but she is not short either.
Did you say height?
Would you say that she's the average height for a girl her age?
She's the average height for a girl her age, I think. And so tall girl
Sorry,
has like
wait, how tall is that, Campbell? How tall is the average height for a girl her age?
between
5'6".
probably, yeah.
You're a liar.
Okay, so a tall girl has like a best friend who's a boy, and
And
he's short.
How embarrassing.
How short?
He's like shorter than the average height of her older sister.
Are you saying height or are you saying height?
He's switching
Height?
between the two. He can't decide. He has to pick.
Height.
Damn it.
So, okay, and I will give you a fact about Short Boy, and that will only become relevant at the end of this story.
Okay.
So, Short Boy has no personality besides the fact that he is in love with Tall Girl. And
Oh, which is, by the way, the plot twist about Short Boy.
No,
and
don't-
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. But let me just say that I hated it. It was the worst thing I've ever had to watch and see and hear with my ears. I hated it.
Okay, so
Have you both
yeah,
seen
so
the movie?
no.
No, I told you I watched the ending explained.
Oh, right, sorry.
They showed me the ending.
Right,
I've
of
watched many
course.
clips from this. I tried to start this movie, and I just kind of skipped around, and wow, it's really bad. Dunkle Boy, Short Boy, is, he never carries a backpack. He only carries a milk crate around with him that has all of his books and whatnot.
I know
and this
you're
will-
joking.
Nope.
There's no way.
No, he's not.
No.
He's not.
It's a very, Rhiannon.
You're gonna
hey,
be
Rhiannon,
angry.
Is
Rhiannon,
it too
take my
poor
hand.
for a backpack?
You'll see.
No. You'll see. Take my hand, Rhiannon. Come on this journey with me.
All right, okay.
So Tall Girl and Short Boy are in class one day, and then they get a foreign exchange student whose name is Stig, and he's
No.
Swedish.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this part of the trailer. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, he's super smart and so Swedish and so handsome.
He was okay.
He looks like a person, I think. And you can kind of imagine how this plot goes. There's like high school drama. The Dunkel family of the small Dunkel boy is hosting the Swedish boy.
Oh.
Yeah, and like her like rival, who's the very mean girl who hates Tall Girl so much, is dating Stig.
Oh my god, no.
But none of that matters because there's a much more important character in the story, and it is the older sister, who is crazy.
Okay, all right.
She's insane. She's my favorite character I've ever seen in
Okay.
any piece of
Wait.
media.
Really quick, are we gonna skip past the ending with the short boy for now?
I'll come back to. I'm gonna wrap back around to that to the end.
Definitely.
I'm saving that for last because I'm so excited to talk about it.
Okay.
I know you
Alright.
can just hear it in my voice. I'm
Flash
so
forward
excited.
to sister.
Okay, so the tall sister, or no, sorry, the regular sized sister. The regular sized sister does beauty pageants and she's super like beautiful and nobody seems to know what it is that she does besides just show up and wait for the tall girl to need her assistance and being adorable.
Okay.
Yeah, don't they do like a movie makeover mashup like halfway through the movie, and then the girl just doesn't wear any of the clothes that she got or makeup because she
No,
was
she
too
wears
tall?
some of it. She's too tall for her makeup.
Like I think someone said something and then she just didn't wear it anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's something like that. My favorite scene just with the sister though is where the tall girl is like, "Oh, regular sister, please teach me how to be normal." And regular sister is in like a pink jumpsuit in like the yard of their house, throwing knives at a tree.
Yeah, okay.
And she almost stabs tall girl's little sister. She almost stabs tall girl little sister, and tall girl little sister is like, "Oh my god, you almost stabbed me," and she's like, "Do you want this or not?"
What does that mean?
I don't know. The scene just ends after that. it's at one point in time.
Netflix originals are getting better and better.
A tall girl comes home at one point in time, and she comes home late at night after a night out with Stig.
Oh, because Stig is cheating on his girlfriend or something.
Yes, she
What?
kisses Stig.
Yeah.
And like she comes home late at night, and regular size sister is just on the stairs in like a JoJo's pose, and she just goes, "Sister."
Tall girl, little sister's a homewrecker.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
She's the best character in this show. Movie, whatever it is. Yeah, anyway, so like a tall girl is mean to her friends, and then stuff happens, and then short boy fights for her honor, and then she has a boy that's interested in her after she pretties herself up. Yeah, and so she's pretty now, and she's tall, and she's feeling herself. But she's still not happy, and like as she can't date Stig. Yeah, and Stig breaks up with like the mean girl, and he's like, "Oh, now I can be with you." And she's like, "No, I'm too tall and independent now."
How long is this movie?
It's been going since time immemorial,
Wow. That's a
right?
big one.
It's 102 minutes.
Oh my god.
Did you just have that? Wait, did you just?
just knew.
You knew that exact
knew it.
number.
Yeah, I know a lot about the Tall Girl movie, and I am also looking at the Wikipedia page for it.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
alright.
I need to keep everything fresh in my mind because so much of it is so similar to so many other like teen movies that I have to be constantly looking at facts about it. And before we get to our big finale, in which I reveal the darkest secret that this movie has, I am not shitting you. I am looking at this with my eyes. So, do you want to take a guess at who one of the producers of this movie is?
Who?
Why, it would be Mr. Guy Fieri.
No. Really?
Hold on. I'm gonna do some follow-up research. No, I don't actually want to do follow-up research. If this is a Wikipedia lie, If this is a Wikipedia lie, I don't care. I'd like to live in this
not
world where
mad
Guy
about it,
Fieri was
yeah.
like, yes, I relate to the plight of the tall girl, who is so ostracized by the community, who hates and fears her for her tallness. So, here we are. At the end of the movie, Tall Girl is now tall and confident in herself and ready to take on the world.
And she's wearing a pantsuit.
She's wearing a big pantsuit.
She's wearing a pantsuit for extra tall people because that was her makeover outfit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's wearing 5-inch heels, so Tall Girl has now upgraded to being like 6'6".
Good for her.
Good for her, right? Okay, so, yeah, Tall Girl's confident now, and she's seen the heroic acts of honor restoration that Short Boy's done on her behalf.
What were those exactly? What did he do?
He like tried to fight somebody or something
He
at
tried
one
to
point in time. It
fight
doesn't.
Swedish guy, yeah. And then he got a black eye, I think, because Swedish guy was taller than him, so he beat him
Yeah.
up.
He had no chance.
But she's she's swooned for him now at this point. That he is his tallness, or wait, no, his shortness is no longer a factor, and her tallness is no longer a factor. They can just be teens in love. And so, the final question of the movie that Tall Girl asks to Short Boy is, why do you carry around this milk crate, Short Boy, who I am now in love with? And Short Boy puts down the milk crate, stands
no.
on top of it so he's standing above her, and leans in to kiss her.
Sid's first year? Yeah, Tall Girl.
I knew it was coming, but I hated it.
Like, I think really just the thing that's so enchanting about the Tall Girl movie is how much
not
every other
Don't say that.
how much every other person on planet Earth.
Enchanting.
Also, don't classify it as cinema. You said like 2 really bad lies tonight about the Tall Girl movie.
You can also just stand on a backpack if it's full of books.
Like, I really can't stress enough, besides just watching the movie or the clips from it, that every person in this movie hates Tall Girl, and she's, like, literally being, like, discriminated against for her massive height, which is not very big at all. It's so blown out of proportion. Like, it's
I
like...
don't get it.
It's literally like she's like, people stare at me all the time because I'm so freakishly tall. And just like, what, Tall Girl? What?
was that?
She's a freak.
And also, like, somehow, like, none of the guys at her high school are 6'2", which is so
Yeah.
weird. Like, how are all of the guys, like, 5'6"?
Why are they all so short at her
It's
school?
nonsense.
Why didn't she just go to a different school that had taller people? She's
Right?
rich, right?
It's as though they wrote a script with a character who was 7 feet tall and was like, well, we can't find a 7-foot tall actress who looks like she's in high school. And they were like, well, we'll just make her we'll make her another size then. And they found like her, and it was like, my God, this is perfect. She looks like Sansa Stark, and she's much cheaper probably.
Why didn't they lie?
Why didn't they do some Hobbit trickery and make her 7 feet tall?
They
I don't
could
know.
have just hired much smaller people and made the set smaller.
Oh.
If the boy needed 2 milk crates, it wouldn't be hot anymore. You know?
That would have been extra funny because he would have been carrying around 2 milk crates. Also, maybe just cut that out of the movie. Don't have the milk crate thing in the first
you don't
place.
have to have it.
Dunkle Boy, why must you carry 3 milk crates with you at all times?
3 milk crates.
Ah, my queen, my tall queen, I must carry them.
Please, ma'am.
Oh,
Yuck.
yeah. So that's the Tall Girl movie, an
Hated it.
abomination of the film media. And actually, there are some funny moments in the movie. There are moments that actually made me laugh. Like, there's a scene where they're picking up
Rhiannon's shaking her head.
I'm losing
They're
it.
picking up makeup for Tall Girl when they're doing the makeup part, and like they're going through different like lipsticks, and like the lipstick lady's naming off all these different like funny like lipstick names, like I don't know, like Sour Kiss, and she's like, no, not quite. And she's like, well, what about Rodentia? And she's like, I don't think so. And so she's like, well, what about like Old Steel Ship? And she's like, I don't know. And she's like, well, Speak Louder. And she's like, I don't think so. And she's like, no, that's the name of the lip gloss. And she's like, oh, no, I don't think so.
What is happening?
That was the mom saying all of those lines.
Oh.
Not Tall Girl.
Is the mom Angela from The Office?
I don't
Wait, yeah.
know, because I don't think the mom got a name.
Well, you know how bad I am with faces, so I saw it and I was like, I think that's Angela, but I'm not 100% sure because it's been a while since I watched The Office last.
Let's see here. No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, this cannot be correct. Wait.
No,
Or
'cause
perhaps.
I feel like I saw it and I was like, yeah.
Oh no, it is.
For
Yeah.
real?
No, this is. Yeah, no, you got it right.
Wow. I
Congratulations.
finally
You
finally
remembered.
recognized someone.
Oh, Dance Moms.
Oh,
Ava
Dance Moms.
Michelle used to be on Dance Moms. The tall girl from Tall Girl was on Dance Moms.
What?
Well, good for her.
Was she one
Which-
of the moms or?
She was so tall they couldn't tell. Okay.
I feel like I don't know.
Can we just call it there? I'm exhausted
I don't
from the
think
tall
there's
girl
anything
talk.
else that I could say or
I-
that you could say
I
about
have
the
more
Tall
things
Girl.
that I could say about the Tall Girl movie, and it's.
Oh, I would
mostly
like to
that
hear it.
Name them, go.
If I saw a turtle girl, my first
Turtle
thought would
girl.
not be to insult her. You know?
I know what your first thought would be,
Well,
you
yeah.
dirty bird.
Big. Look at
You
the
like tall
largeness on that
women.
woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was her first mistake, was not being
She
gay.
was
That was
Yeah, her first mistake was not attracting more lesbians.
That's so
Mm-hmm.
weird. I just don't get it.
Oh, I totally forgot that like Tall Girl has like another friend who's like
Another
feisty.
one? I mean, that's too many
She's got
friends
a-
in one teen movie.
She's got a
Yeah,
fun
the ratio's all
short
off.
friend. And that I don't know if that friend is ever relevant in the plot in any significant capacity.
Probably not.
She's kind of just there.
I don't think the movie had a plot. I'm gonna be honest.
The plot was the discovery that maybe being tall isn't so bad.
No, being tall is fucked up,
Yeah.
and she should be ashamed of herself.
God, that's really kind of the pinnacle, huh? Though that's kind of the pinnacle of like a rich, beautiful white girl. What could she be discriminated for?
her tallness.
Being elegantly tall as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sitting there like, oh yeah, that poor tall girl, I've experienced bullying for being tall. This is terrible.
I just can't relate to the movie.
Well, yeah, but that's because you're short. You're a short girl.
I'm the average
Yeah.
height for a girl my age.
You're short.
Yeah, oh.
Oh yeah?
You're below it. You're below
No.
it by at least 1 inch, if not 2.
That's you're really lowballing it. Maybe 5
I
or
mean,
6.
maybe for
Okay.
Australia averages.
No, for
Yeah.
Australia averages, I am below.
You're working with centigrade or whatever the hell. It doesn't matter. That's not real numbers.
Okay.
Not real number.
We're moving
I don't
past
know
that
what
one.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I finished my word vomit of the tall girl movie, and it's gone now, and that demon is purged. Who would next like to speak of their topic that doesn't relate to the tall girl?
Do you want to do it, or should I?
Mine's more of an open discussion, so I guess we can really just schlop that into the middle.
Okay.
All right, go crazy.
So to really date this podcast
This
and for
specific episode.
yeah, this specific episode, Destiny 2 Shadowkeep came out 6 days ago. This podcast is sponsored by Mr. Bungie
not.
himself.
It's not.
It's
That's a lie.
sponsored. Hashtag spawn. Hashtag ad.
No, that's she's only telling
We are
lies.
giving our unbiased, ad-free opinions on the Shadowkeep DLC, for which we have not played much of.
Hi, welcome to That Could Be a Topic, where you hear 3 lies and no truths for an hour.
I love that game. Yeah, I want to talk about Destiny.
Yeah, I would like to talk about the Shadow Keep because I've gotten tricked again. It seems like I haven't played a lot of it, but
Yeah, you spent money on Destiny.
damn it!
Again, they got you
Again.
again with that one. They said, "No, we're on Steam now,
Yeah, we're on
and we
Steam
need
now."
your credit card information." And you said, okay." You got me again.
They're like, the tax man's coming around again with their money that they need to steal from
The
me.
debt collector, Mr. Bungie.
Mr. Bungie has come to collect all of your money.
He's my pimp. Actually.
The first time the Bungie Man came around, he gave me many gifts along with my money. He gave me so many wonderful gifts, such as the Graviton Lance, my favorite gun in the game, and the many different fun adventures I had with all of our favorite friends, like Cade 6 and the other 2 ones, and all the other characters that no one remembers.
Aldrin Soft.
Nope, he wasn't even in that. He wasn't even in that one yet.
Oh, at the start. Yeah, never mind. Sorry,
Yeah.
go back. And then the second big expansion came out, and it was Forsaken, and they gave us Aldrin Soft.
Well, you're forgetting the.
Yeah, you're forgetting the one in a couple in the middle.
I wouldn't call those expansions, though.
I would call them real money that I spent on bad content
Yeah,
that I
on
hated.
things that I'm still trying to
Yes.
slug through because they're so bad.
But I wouldn't call them expansions.
I wouldn't call them expansions. I would call
got
them.
one planet full of icky parasite monsters, and you got another planet where you can't ride your motorcycle.
Yeah.
What's the point?
I would call this like one step. I wouldn't call it expansion. I would call it like one step away from unrequited BDSM.
Ah.
I have got to delve more into that. What does that mean?
That one's for you to find out and me to know.
Just think about playing Warmind, and then
Oh my god, Warmind!
disassociated.
I forgot about
I
that.
hate it.
I literally forgot about. I was so.
that's
I got
Mars.
so
Really?
mad.
You haven't thought about Rasputin, your favorite
Big diamond-shaped building?
all-seeing diamond robot that can kill any threat, no matter what time and space dimension it's
I
in?
want to talk about that really quick, because they built him up to be this, like, huge thing that could kill anyone.
Well, Rasputin.
We have fought so many things in the following expansions that Rasputin did nothing.
Well, because he was broken.
Didn't we fix him? Didn't Anna Bray get all in there?
I don't know. I skipped the cutscenes. Remember?
Oh,
yeah.
Anna fixed him.
Yeah, but it felt like more romantic than that.
But
you
then
know?
also they're like skipping. You're
Yeah.
also skipping over the whole thing where like they can also in the game create life. Like
What?
Huh?
they can create life. There's like a system in
Who
Destiny.
can create life?
The guy that created Rasputin, I think. Wait, hold on. I gotta like be able to look this
Well,
up.
I
So
know
that
the
can...
like new raid thing is where the birthplace of all Vex or whatever, so that's creating life.
The Exo are like robots that they transferred human consciousness into.
I don't like that.
And that's why
Well,
Cade is Cade 6, because Cades 1 through 5 had all like been killed and the Cade had been
What?
rebooted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your name, your exo name, and then the number on the end is how many times that like body or like
Isn't Banshee like
version-
45 right now?
It's
Yeah.
Banshee 47, I think.
Jesus.
Well, they talk about how Banshee's kind of like, ooh, in the head because like he's gone rebooted so many times.
Yeah,
Okay.
they say like you're not supposed to go past, I don't remember, 7 or something, or no, more than that. But you're not
doesn't
supposed to
matter.
go past a certain
Someone-
number.
7? Somebody hit 14 with Banshee, which was like, well, I guess we'll just keep going.
We're going crazy, yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, we'll just see let's just go nuts. No, and then Forsaken happened, and actually I had a really fun time with Forsaken because it felt like actual content
that
that I
was so
would
much fun.
spend money on. And then the Dreaming City was gorgeous and so much fun until it became the most unbearable grind fest.
They added a lot in Forsaken because we got both those areas
Yeah.
and like new enemies and
Plot.
so much plot. The lore alone.
And it almost had a good one too. There was a lot of plot and it was almost good.
I liked the plot actually. It was spoilers for anyone who hasn't played Destiny Forsaken, but boy howdy was I not expecting to see a big old orb creature at the end.
Ooh, yes. That, I think you guys were all there, but I screamed.
Yeah, you
Like, in
screamed.
real
She
life.
Real life
I was-
screamed.
So loud.
So loud.
My husband was being hurt. They were hurting him.
My biggest issue right now is just that like with like especially with like the story of Destiny is that I couldn't like Aaron Moss?
Mauve?
Eris Morn?
Sure.
Iris Mauve.
Eris Morn.
Aaron Moss shows up and she's like, I'm creepy and strange and you know me from the last game. And I'm
I
like,
don't know her from the last game.
I don't know you. I like your look. I like your style. I like your steez. But I don't know who the hell you are, lady. And she's like, the pyramid is evil. This pyramid makes ghosts that are like creepy and made out of blood. And I'm just like, sure, why not at this point? Sure, whatever. Who cares?
I suppose so. Those ghosts are everywhere now, and it's really fucking up when I'm trying to do quests and stuff because they're on Titan and they're on the EDZ, and I've been trying to grind out this lost sector for some quests that I'm doing, but it keeps spawning the nightmare enemies, which are way harder, so I can't just shred through this entire room. And I have to do the lost sector a million different times.
Oh, and now we come kind of to the crux of it, which is that the Destiny people have tricked me into thinking they have real content, and they don't. It's just the same content again, but on a planet, on a new one.
Well, no, but they've added things like the Vex
Oh, like-
spawn points or whatever. robot.
Which
Boys.
recycled public event is your favorite, Allie? Is it the one where the witch's ritual, or is it the one where the thing drops from the sky?
I like that one. Wait, there's so many where things drop from the sky. That's
The one on the moon is the same as the one on Mars. It's the like satellite looking thing.
I honestly haven't played the moon that much, so I can't speak to it a lot. Aside from like when we all played together, I was waiting to continue that.
Yeah, we
I
should.
don't know.
We should finish the campaign.
Speaking of the $60 I spent,
Well, my biggest issue also just with Destiny is that, like, I never feel like I'm done with it. It always feels like a chore.
well, that's
Like, it's fun to play on, like, a moment-to-moment basis.
you also stop playing a lot sooner than we do.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
almost
then you
instantly.
come back and we're all like highest light level and you're like 200 below that.
Well, just because, like, it's like, oh, I have to do more of the same exact thing to get, like, incremental number increases. Cool. Thanks, Destiny. Like, it was fun to do that kind of grindy stuff when there was something to grind to that felt cool, like getting the Seeds of Light in Forsaken.
I've just been grinding for new weapons because I'm going through all of my old quests and doing them like quest by quest. So I've been leveling, like I've been increasing my light level at the same time as doing that. So I'm getting a reward, but also getting stronger.
My issues is that I've been soulbound to the Graviton Lance, the best gun in the game.
It's not.
It-
It's not. It's not even that
it's
good. They're
so-
selling Nazareth Sin at Xur today. I thought of you.
Wait, I don't know why I said, like, I don't know why I gasped like I didn't already have
Yeah.
Nezarec Sin, my favorite helmet in the game
so
also.
long for you to get that. It's residual.
It was so exciting when I got it. No, it's, I don't know. I will continue to play Destiny, mostly because you guys bully me into it. But yeah, it's so exhausting sometimes to think about playing Destiny.
Yeah. No, it's fun. I love it so much, and the grind sets endorphins off in my brain.
I do really want to know about that pyramid, though. What's up with her?
We should finish the campaign.
Now, is it like the Traveler, except just a fun, different shape?
I do like the shape of the Traveler a lot.
Orb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orb.
Round.
Now, what if this one is the same, but pointy?
I do like the shape of the pyramid a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, we've
Dude,
already got a
Do you
pyramid.
just like
It's the
triangles? Is that
Pyramidion.
what you're saying? What?
They've given us
mean-
another pyramid.
That doesn't count.
No, the Pyramidion's on on Io? Nessus?
Io.
Are you
Well-
sure?
Nope.
It's Nessus or it's Io? Oh, it's Nessus.
Well, no, but then
No, it's Nessus because there's
No.
Vex.
Mercury
No, it's Io, because
is literally all pyramids.
there's also Vex on Io. Mercury? No.
Yeah.
They've got round buildings there.
Oh, Mercury does have pyramids as well, but they're like pyramids, and the Pyramidion is definitely on Nessus. It's definitely on Nessus.
No, it's definitely not on Nessus. It's on Io, because the ground is yellow there. The ground on the outside.
So confused.
I'm looking up where the Pyramidion is because I'm almost 100% sure it's on Nessus now that I've convinced
Are you
myself.
talking about the big triangle and that strike that you enter? That's on Io.
Yeah. Allie's got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Are we sure?
The ground is blue and yellow there.
Yes, it's yellow and green.
Is it for real though? Do you promise?
Yes, I'm right. I'm always right.
It just doesn't sound right.
I could be lying, but I'm still right.
This guide doesn't tell me which planet it's on. Oh, it's totally on Io. I never remember this part of Io.
I think that they're just assuming that if you're already looking up a guide for it, you know which planet to at least be on. It's sort of like how they don't start the guide being like, and use the WASD keys to move.
I wish they would.
Well, now that that's another thing. Now that Shadowkeep has come out and it's transferred to Steam, Destiny has been, or like Steam.
Did you know that you can hit tab to open nav mode?
It's been reteaching everybody instead of
Oh
just
my
the
God.
new people. So I'm sitting there trying to go to a different planet, and it's like, you must hold the tab button to open your destinations menu.
You can pin
and
quests. Did you know that? I'm not going to take away this message until you do it.
yeah, you have to pin the quest,
Pin a quest.
or I'm gonna keep talking to you about it.
Pin the quest.
Come now, darling. Pin a quest for me. Pin a quest for me, darling.
Yeah.
Pin a quest, or you're out.
You're out.
We're kicking you
I
out.
want him gone.
Darling, you've spent $35 on this expansion. Perhaps you should pin a quest.
35? Oh, honey.
Oh, honey. I bought the version of the game that I wanted.
I bought the version that gets me a full year of entertainment.
Yeah.
Entertainment
It's
or
entertaining.
misery?
They're the
I
same.
guess so. No, I don't know. I bash on Destiny a lot. It's really not that bad. It's just so much sometimes. Sometimes I just want a game just simple and clean.
Well, they're putting out new game modes and stuff. And if you got a little bit further in Drifter, we'd have a fun activity we could do together.
Yeah, but I want a fishing minigame.
So do I. I want a fishing
We have
minigame.
fish. Does that count? If you go to that one Crucible place, if you don't get shot for long enough in PvP mode, you can find fish in the pond.
It's true.
Oh,
Campbell,
fuck.
if you would play Wizard 101, we could do fishing.
If you were to play Wizard 101,
Now that's a game I can get behind.
Now that's a game I can get behind. There's
I'm
fishing
not going to
everywhere.
talk about it, but that could be a topic to talk
Oh,
about.
that could be. I'm adding it to my topic. Is it already on there?
Uh,
I think it's already on
do
there.
I? No,
putting
Very
it on.
possibly so.
Nope.
I do like the aesthetic though. Like Destiny's so gorgeous.
Oh, it's so pretty. Now that you've got a new computer and you bumped your graphics settings up, is it more gorgeous?
I get kind of surprised about how many particles are like on screen all the
They're
time.
everywhere all the time, and now you know why it's so hard to see when you use your terrible, terrible gun.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Stupid
pretty like that
Graviton
before.
Lance.
Oh, but she's so gorgeous.
It's constant. It's so purple.
It's so purple. Hey, it's the best way to be.
It's
So
true.
purple, baby.
Purple, baby.
What's the other one that has wings? It's called Vigilance
Oh.
Wing.
Vigilance Wing. That I haven't used that one in ages. That one's good. Yeah, I think ideally I would like some more content with Destiny that feels less grindy, like more that I'm like actually getting something out of it, which might
I think you're just looking for a different game because it's very much what Destiny is.
No, it's possible, but I think like just like having something like I'm okay, like I said, I'm okay with grinding to something, but I need something more tangible than just like, oh yeah, the number go up.
New exotics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but exotics, like you can't even like specifically grind like an area for it or something like that. You just gotta hope.
No, if you do quests and stuff, then you'll get specific rewards.
Right. There's ways to increase it, but it's just it's not quite the same. But I think the new armor system is definitely gonna help because you can actually like get like mods and stuff like that, and it's kind of like a little bit more detailed than just making the number go up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and with the artifacts and everything, you can make the number go up even more.
Oh, the number go up even
exciting.
more.
Yeah, I'm on
Number
like
go
plus
higher.
5 now with my artifact.
Well, and I think there's a way they talked about implementing as like a system where you can have like a certain like armor look, but like the actual stats of your armor are different.
Yeah, so it's ornaments. So on any legendary armor, I think, you can go into the appearance and add an ornament for one of the things from Tessa's shop. So like the Optimacy set, like you can make any armor look like the Optimacy clothing or stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
This is
so you
what
can
I
have like
want.
nice fancy good stat armor, but with things that look more towards your aesthetic. And that's their whole
Right.
thing, like with Armor 2.0 with the new stats and everything, they're trying to make armor more customizable for exactly how you want to play, which is really cool. And I'm too dumb to figure any of it out, but I'm having fun.
That's good. That's what I need. Yeah, I have to be gorgeous in that game at all times, otherwise I'll die.
Yeah. Now that I've broken 900, I'm trying to just like upgrade all of my
You've broken 900?
I've broken 900.
Holy shit.
I've been playing a lot of Destiny.
Yeah, I haven't played any. I've been going to sleep very
Yeah.
early lately. I'm like a little
Yeah,
grandma.
you're doing
After
it right.
After that problem that I had, you know,
You might want to specify or people are gonna get the wrong idea.
after I had like insomnia for a little while there, like at least it seemed like it was insomnia. I couldn't sleep for like 2 weeks. I couldn't go to sleep until like 4 or 5 in the morning. It was terrible. So I made the choice. I tried to like stay up for 24 hours and then go to sleep so that I could go to sleep at a regular time and then wake up at a regular time instead of like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it totally worked.
Very nice.
And but now also I'm just tired in the evenings because
It's
I
bedtime.
have a regular sleep schedule. It's bedtime.
Yeah, I hit like 10 at the latest. I'm like, I gotta get into bed right now or I'm gonna die.
Dang, that happened to me too, like when I
We're
started
old.
taking Adderall.
Yeah, we're old
Oh.
now.
Like,
Yours is medication based, but we're old now.
Rhiannon already cross stitches like a grandma. She's there.
It's true. I've got ancient hobbies. I have an ancient sleeping schedule.
Yep, you've got an ancient body.
I've got an ancient body.
oh, you're ancient all round.
Yeah, doctors hate me. I whip off my youthful mask and I'm just like a grandmother. I'm all wizened. Wizened? I'm
Wizened.
wise.
Are we off the Destiny train?
Yeah, we're off the Destiny
This-
train now, and I think it's
Very analytical of us.
yeah. Here's my official Destiny Shadowkeep review. I've only played about an hour of the story, but boy howdy do I love the game. I've played 24 hours of the base game for the last 3 days.
Here's my review of Destiny 2 Shadowkeep, and it is
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
If you
Checks
liked
across the board.
if you liked it, spend $35 and get more of it, I guess.
Or spend $65
Or
and get
$100 Australian. Haha.
Jesus
Aha.
Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, yeah. So
We gotta
can
pivot.
you put it like a number rating, please?
Oh,
I'm gonna give it a.
of
I'm
10.
gonna give it a one mouth-sized
0?
ghost out of 10.
oh,
Wow. Okay, that's
because
actually
you can fit
pretty
them in
good.
your mouth.
Yeah, the ghosts are perfect. Yeah, in
Yeah,
case you're
those
not
little
getting
birds.
that hilarious joke, the ghosts are the perfect size to go into your mouth.
Yeah, and I can unhinge my jaw like a snake and fit them all, all inside. I'm gonna put so many little ghosts in my
I've just
mouth.
received a notification that Destiny is coming to Switch.
Wait, is that real? Are you fucking with me?
Unless I've received a lie.
Holy shit. I'm hyped.
I can play Destiny on the go.
Is it?
What?
Wait, how does the Switch
I
even
even play Destiny for Switch.
Can the Switch run the Destiny?
Is it big? Yeah, isn't that like?
I guess it can run the Destiny.
Maybe it's. I would love to. No, it's like Destiny mini games.
Yeah.
Like you can only do like Crucible, or you can only play dress up with your guardian.
Oh,
It's
gotcha.
like Barbie.com.
Ooh.
I would like that.
Fishing.
If I could use my Switch as like a portable item manager,
Like Dim
yeah, like Dim, I would actually really like that.
Destiny item manager.
Yeah. For all you fake gamer girls out there, if I could just have
the
my
fake
Switch
gamer.
like here so I can hit buttons and get the things that I need, gorgeous. I would love that.
Allie, I would love.
Oh yeah, we're
Is this
pivoting.
we're pivoting?
We are taking
it's
a hard
time.
turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna spit it out there, and we'll
Oh,
see
yeah?
where we go from there. I do have like a little bit of a direction for like my topic, but I just want to start with like, I'm just gonna All right.
Mm-hmm.
Skunks. We're gonna talk about
Okay.
skunks.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I met someone the other day that had a pet skunk.
On a leash.
Nope.
Fuck.
I didn't see the skunk. I did see pictures of the
Oh.
skunk, but I didn't see it in real life.
Wait.
Yeah, we're getting into it.
W-
What you got?
wait.
Have they been sprayed?
Spade?
Sprayed.
Its glands were removed.
Oh, they took away his stink juice.
Its bad scent glands were gone. I don't know how. I don't know anything scientific. Remember, this is 3 lies, and maybe you might learn something because we're Googling a lot of information. But the rest of the things that we say are lies. And she did say that its stinky glands had been taken out.
Damn, that's fucked up. Imagine if someone took out the ability, like you went into surgery and woke up and you couldn't punch people anymore.
I would hate it. There'd be no point.
I mean, not really the same thing. Imagine if you went into surgery and you woke up and you couldn't fart anymore.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, now it's a positive. We're spinning it.
I feel like I would pay for Campbell to get that surgery.
No, for Campbell, it's the burping.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the
Can we
awful
remove
mouth
his
gas.
burp gland?
Campbell's like a venomous snake.
He really is.
A venomous vape. Wait.
Oh. No, wait,
No.
hold on. So, no,
Wait, back
where
to
did you
the
meet this
skunk thing.
person? Yeah, where did this person appear from?
Just like the watermelon thing, it all started at work.
Oh, it's always your work.
It's always
She
work
was a
with
very
you.
aggressive woman, which was like the first, right? It's where I learned the most interesting things about
The watermelon.
everything. I just thought of something about the watermelon, but I'm not going to talk about it now because we
We'll
did
get
that
to it.
last week. But but anyway, so the skunk had its gland removed, and I'm sitting there like, would a skunk be a good pet?
No.
Like, think about it. Like, are
No.
skunks friendly? Are they, like, can they be domesticated? I have so many questions.
I don't know anything about the
about
skunk.
like skunk.
The only thing I know about skunks, the only thing I know about them really is from the Pepe Le Pew show, and that's all that taught me was that they're very horny animals, I guess.
I guess.
They're horny again.
Again. We're always
Cats
we're
and
always
skunks?
circling around to animals being horny.
Oh no, I don't want to go that direction.
Pepe Le Pew was trying
Oh!
to get it in all the time.
You're talking about Looney Tunes. Now I get it.
Yes.
You're talking. Was he Spanish? French. He was French.
French.
I
And
guess
he-
by the name.
Le
You're
Pew.
so uncultured.
So uncultured.
Le Pew. Well, but okay, that skunk was friendly though, and
Is
he
that-
Now,
what we're calling
okay. Yeah, are we saying that sexual harassment is just a way to be friendly?
I
He
mean,
was
that's
just
not what
being
I didn't
nice,
say that.
Campbell.
Yeah, he was just being
He's just
nice.
trying to
It's my turn to call you a oversensitive millennial snowflake. It's you this week.
Oh, we're taking turns, I see.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
We're gonna meet too Pepe Le Pew.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the title of the
That's
podcast.
All
all right.
That's really good.
Oh my god. He just typed it
Oh,
so that we
God.
could see it and think about it twice
Yeah.
I can't forget it.
in the game
Okay.
in real life.
Okay, so I guess so I knew a woman who also had a skunk.
Really?
How are you guys meeting these
And
people?
you didn't think to bring this up
You-
until just now?
You've unlocked this memory in me. I had a coworker and she had a lot going on with her, just generally speaking. So the skunk kind of felt like small potatoes.
I don't understand. Is that like a saying?
Yeah, it's like not important. It's small potatoes. These
Yeah.
potatoes are small. You only want a big hefty potato. That's the only one you're paying attention to because it's large. It's the tall girl of potatoes.
Oh.
You pay attention to her and you make fun of her. But small potatoes, you don't care.
Because they're in beauty pageants. Just
Yeah.
like in the
Oh.
Yes. So no, there was a lot going on, but she definitely like had a skunk of some kind that she was like caring for illegally, I think.
What?
Illegally?
Wait,
I don't
like a
think-
wild skunk?
Did it have its
What-
stink glands removed?
There's not another kind of like you can capture a skunk. It's still a wild skunk
Did it
though.
have its glands removed?
I think
Was it domesticated? Which I actually have that once again, can skunks be domesticated? I don't know.
I don't.
Did she smell
Well,
that
there's a
a
difference
lot?
between like domestication and like the difference between like a dog and like the lions at the lion preserve. You know, like they're friendly, but they're lions, and a
Yeah.
dog is always just gonna be kind of a dog.
But that's like a thing with exotic pets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Wild skunks cannot be domesticated. I looked it up.
Okay.
But domesticated skunks have been bred in captivity for over 60 years and are known
What?
to be quite docile and loving.
I guess without their stink machine, they look like they would be just weird-looking animals.
They're like
weird-looking
really
friends.
fat, pear-shaped ferrets.
That sounds ideal for the kind of pet that I'm looking for.
A pear-shaped ferret?
Oh,
Fat.
like
They're
a
such fat.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they look like sea otters. Wait, I've never looked at a
Oh.
skunk's face before in real life. They look like sea otters.
Do I need to look at a photo of a skunk? When was the last time I looked at a skunk?
Right? Have you looked at a domesticated skunk ever?
I'm about to.
Have you ever seen a picture of several baby skunks in a basket? Because I have now.
Oh, they're kind of cute actually. Oh, I'm looking
Yeah.
at this and they're actually really cute.
They're super cute.
I guess my question is just like where did she acquire this domesticated stinkless skunk?
I didn't ask a
Oh,
lot of
that's so
questions. She
cute.
was in a rush, and all I got was like, I got a picture of the skunk.
You never.
A rush to where?
You never
A
get more
This woman is.
details.
I don't know. Like I said, she was a really aggressive woman. She had a lot going on, and she was loud. And then, I just suddenly, the information was dropped on me that she had a skunk. Wait, is this an albino skunk? Hold
Oh
on.
my god. You always find things out at work and you never go the extra mile to get us details, and it always just.
Well,
Like, I'm
what
so
am I-
curious about this angry skunk woman.
Well, as I was
is she-
my first thing, she was like, "Oh yeah, I have a pet skunk," and literally the first and only thing that popped into my mind was, "Does it smell bad?" Which I instantly felt bad for asking because I'm pretty sure that that's probably like the number one question that she gets when she tells people she has a skunk.
And she better get used to answering it.
Because that's like the only thing I know about skunks.
It's her fault for owning a skunk.
her fault.
Wait, no. What if she didn't want to own the skunk? What if she owns it, but it's like a Hallmark movie?
like against her will.
Campbell, I need you to explain that more.
like through some kind of like wacky circumstance, she's come to be in the care of. She's come to care for this skunk, but she's like a businesswoman. She's like a very busy businesswoman.
And the skunk teaches her how to love.
No, she,
Pepe Le
I don't
Pew.
have time for a skunk. And the skunk teaches her how to love Christmas.
I am looking at a photo of an albino skunk that is
I've
just
It's a good
pounced.
image, right?
He's laying in wait.
He's like in that classic skunk pose, you know, like the classic
you know that
one.
you guys know that classic skunk pose.
But have you ever seen it from face forward, dead on, paws sprawled out? This is the skunk that I'm experiencing.
It looks like it's about to pounce.
Damn, how many times do you think she's been bitten by that thing?
Probably
Hundreds.
a lot. Do you think that it hurts as much as being bitten by like a mouse or a hamster?
I'd say less than a cat and more than a hamster.
Yeah, teeth of
I
an
can't even
animal.
imagine that mouth bite feel. That mouth feel.
Girl, what that mouth do?
Oh, girl, what that mouth do? Oh,
Ugh.
now we're sexually harassing the skunk.
Oh, we're
No.
getting me too.
No, I guess just this is the most interesting person I've ever found in my whole entire life. No, I'm so mad that you don't know more facts about the skunk woman.
so mad.
She was in and out.
Did she have any other animals?
Wait, she showed you a photo? Was it cute?
It was like one of those real, like, you know, people, like there are people
she-
that can take good pictures on their phones, and then there are people that can only take bad pictures. It was one of those like really blurry, dimly lit bad picture photos.
Where like she was like taking the photo while she was throwing the phone through the air.
Yeah, and it was like far away, but I did see that there was a skunk on the ground in like a hallway. So it was definitely like a skunk in someone's home.
I'm gonna start camping out at your work just so I can ask more questions about the topics you bring up.
Yeah.
I need
Come
more
over.
information.
Drive over here.
I'm on my way.
I do have a question.
Yeah. Go. Shoot.
Maybe she doesn't own the skunk. Maybe the skunk is just like
Owns her.
her roommate.
Ooh,
Oh.
Just lives in the house with her.
Interesting.
Does he pay rent?
Okay, is this a Pepe Le Pew situation where
Yeah.
the skunk is like
love with
he
her.
walks around on two legs and has a wallet?
Did Pepe Le Pew have a
Does he have a
wallet?
job?
Describe more. Hey, can
Does
you
the skunk
describe?
have a job? Does he have a wallet? Does he walk on two legs? Can
Wait,
he
does
drive
he keep
a
his
car?
money, Campbell?
Can he drive a full-sized car or a Barbie car?
Can you describe more qualities of Pepe Le Pew?
Yes. Can he pick roses and then hand them to unsuspecting women or cats, female cats, or grown adult women?
He did want to fuck a cat, didn't he?
Yes, but
You're
because she was
remembering
black
now,
and
aren't you?
white.
Yeah. It's unlocked
Yeah.
me.
No, I think that Pepe Le Pew, like if he didn't have any of his stink glands, would not be that bad of a roommate to live with.
Does
because
Pepe
it
Le
seems.
Pew stink? I have not seen Looney Tunes
I
recently
think
enough.
so.
I think
I
that
d-
the
but,
joke
like,
is that
theoretically-
he's French, so...
Oh, we can't put that in.
No,
we have
we're
to cut
putting
that,
that
out.
in. No, we're putting that
Oh.
in because I think that was the joke that they were going for back in the older days.
Oh, have we just been
I
being mean
think
to
the
the
joke
French
is
the whole
that
time?
skunks.
I think the joke is that he's been French the whole time.
Ah, oops.
Ruh-roh.
Whoops.
Uh-oh, Looney
Ruh-roh.
Tunes.
Uh-oh.
You've done it again.
Uh-oh, Looney.
Looney Tunes.
Oh, being mean to the French Looney Tunes. That's the worst thing you've ever done.
According to this podcast, yes, for now.
For now. Until we remember anything else that the Looney Tunes has ever done.
Not
I
gonna do
shan't be
that.
remembering those things.
I shan't be remembering this. It's fine.
It's fine.
No. Here's the reasons why I think Pepe Le Pew would be a good roommate. One, I think that he probably has a good source of income.
He's got a long
he seems,
tongue.
He's got a long tongue.
Top 10 reasons Pepe Le Pew would be a good roommate. Welcome back to Watch Mojo.
I just saw a picture of a skunk with his tongue all the way out, and it's really
We're
long
putting
tongue.
that in the podcast.
No, we're not going to put any pictures up. This is a podcast.
Oh, wait,
It's
no.
kind of cute.
They're really cute. They just have long tongues, I guess.
Kind of looks like a
Like,
wombat.
not as long as it maybe
from
like an
this photo.
anteater. Okay, but now you're like making me need to remember what a wombat looks like.
Yeah, Google what a wombat looks like. You'll be pleasantly
This is
surprised.
such a visual-centric podcast.
It does make things hard.
Yes, it does make things hard.
Stop telling me to
Sucks
look
for the
things up.
audience, I guess.
Wow, really embarrassing for them that they can't see pictures of things. Really embarrassing for them that they don't have computers to either get our podcast on or Google images of the things that we're talking about.
So true. So true.
Yeah. So you've met a terrible skunk woman.
Did she look like the kind of person to own a skunk, or were you surprised?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You mentioned that earlier, businesswoman. Like I don't want to say that
don't
a
wanna be
woman
mean.
that looks like a businesswoman can't own a skunk, and a woman that doesn't look like a businesswoman couldn't be a businesswoman. But I do want to say that like she, like like the stereotype of like somebody that would hang out in like a dive bar but is also goth.
What?
No. What? You're just pulling different qualities together.
We've got like the clothing of some like the shirt's like a crop top and it's riding up, and like low-waisted jeans and a studded belt, black hair, heavy dark makeup. We've got a mix of both. It's like
she
a
was
blend.
completely on the dot. She hit the hail.
No, I'm
the
not.
hail right on the nammer.
What's
I'm not here with you guys. I'm not here with you.
I'm with Allie right now.
Rhiannon and I once again are in agreement.
I don't understand how this is the kind of... I was not expecting this to be the kind of person that owns a skunk.
Yeah,
like,
another thing that I didn't mention before, and I don't know how... It's not relevant, but I do want to say that she took all of her clothes off. I work retail.
Yeah. Oh, here.
I work in a
ahead
retail job. She took all of her clothes off, not underwear, but
Okay.
like bra, not
All right.
panties, but bra and shirt
Okay.
off outside of the dressing room.
Not okay.
Business,
No.
we're during the day. This is like 2:00, business hours. We're busy because it's Halloween, and this woman is standing there almost fully naked in the middle of the aisle
Why?
with her friend who was also there, and
Didn't mind.
and then nope, and then I found out when she came to purchase her wares that she owned a skunk.
Was she still wearing clothing at that point, or like,
She was wearing clothing afterwards.
Did she walk to the changing room after getting undressed, or did she just do this in the aisle?
She
The more details you tell me of this, the worse it gets.
Skunk woman has
Yeah.
no social cues, is what I'm learning, and she owns a skunk.
was a skunk.
That's the first transgression.
This makes a lot of sense.
She was with like a friend though. Okay, so I've painted
Was
like
it
an
the skunk?
image here. I painted a mental
Was
image,
it the
and I've
skunk in
painted.
human clothing?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did he have a wallet?
Oh my god, it was Pepe Le Pew.
It was Pepe Le Pew.
No, I do want to say, you know how like I've painted like goth at a dive bar, but then also the personality of a businesswoman. I'm bringing it back to that.
I completely get it.
This woman doesn't exist. You can
Snobby.
This is a hallucination.
She seemed
Snobby
like she was
woman.
in like a rush, and she didn't really want to talk, and she was like, "Let's go. We're
Maybe that's why she got
done.
undressed in
I'm
the
purchasing
aisle."
it. We're done. We're going. I have a skunk. He doesn't stink. Bye."
How did she bring up that she had a skunk? What was the...
No, my coworker who had been helping her get dressed after she took all of her clothes off, and then I'm like the main cashier, and
She's the head honcho around there.
because I would not say that.
I
I was ringing up, and my coworker who had helped her get dressed was next to me, and my coworker said after like a long period of awkward silence, "She's got a skunk," and I said, "Ow!" A skunk.
How
A
did he
skunk?
find out? Why were you asking any details?
Wait.
She was like, "Yeah, I've got a skunk. No, he doesn't smell bad. I have to leave."
What is happening?
It's so scary that, like, this is the order of events that you've described to me. This woman took off all of her clothes, walked into the dressing room, your coworker was assisting her, your coworker came back to you and said, she has a skunk.
Okay, but it took longer than that. She was in the store for like an hour.
Did you mean that
Where was she hiding the
had a
skunk at?
with her?
No!
Was
Yeah.
it a warning?
No,
skunk.
I already said the skunk was at home. At the start of this, skunk was not there. Skunk wasn't present for the whole
Allegedly.
I am not convinced.
Skunk was in the car. Skunk was the friend dressed up in a
In the
body
car?
In the heat? Did she
Roll
have
the
the
window
air
down for the skunk.
Come
oh my
on,
God.
skunk lady. What the fuck?
The air could...
I hate this woman.
Yeah, no, she came in, I greeted her, she went to go try, like, look at corsets, she took all her clothes off, her friend helped her put on clothes, then I guess my coworker went over and was like, hi, there are
We got
families
people
here.
in here.
We got people here. And then they went into the dressing room, and my coworker helped longer, and then they decided what they wanted to buy, and so then they came up to the front where I met her again after the first time, and then I found out that she had a skunk through the grapevine, and then she showed me a picture of her skunk while telling me that he did not stink because his stink glands were removed, and that was it. It was over.
Can we do a little bit of role play where I play the role of the skunk woman and you play yourself?
Yeah, okay, go.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, hello, welcome
To Chili's.
to Chili's.
I'm so busy and I've got a skunk!
Would you like to see our corsets?
I would!
Okay. And then I point.
And then I'm taking off all my clothes.
Yes.
And there's a skunk with me.
No.
Oh.
Hidden underneath my shirt.
Well, hold on. How big was the costume you sold her? Could he have hidden?
No, it was a single corset.
Well, now hold on.
And funnily enough, underbust.
Oh, good for her.
Of course, the underbust corset, a thing that I know.
It
I
goes
understand.
under.
I get the idea.
It goes under.
Do you? Campbell doesn't understand the female form.
Campbell doesn't know what an underbust is.
Look, I get it. I get it like how I get football. It's in the name.
No, it's literally
No.
not.
Underbust.
I hate to break it to you about how football is played, but it's literally not in the name. Damn it.
I can't understand
I
this.
just don't get it. I hate. We cannot end it on this.
What wacky new awful character are you gonna bring next week, Allie? What
you never
awful
know.
person?
You could never tell what I'm gonna say next.
Is it Kermit? Or is it Mamma Mia? Are you gonna talk about Mamma
wait.
Mia next week?
Is it Kermis?
Is it?
What was that?
Um,
Can we have a fourth
yeah.
topic?
Let's have just
Can we
a
do
brief
that? Like,
fourth
can we
topic.
break our?
This is our
can
outro.
we break our?
We had a fourth topic.
What was our fourth
What was
topic?
the first topic?
Watermelon stir fry.
Oh
No!
my god! This is our fifth topic.
This is our fifth topic. We're
No, we're already running long.
It's too bad. We're
it's
naming
fine. We're gonna
all
do
of
this
our
really
stuff
quick.
Kermis.
Kermis is a small outdoor Norwegian festival and also our collective new favorite word.
Yeah, just imagine if you logged on to whatever platform we put this on, and you typed into the search bar Kermis.
It'll be YouTube. It's on YouTube and or iTunes, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know how any of that works.
Maybe we'll fuck around and get on
Maybe
iTunes.
we'll fuck around and get on iTunes. Can you go ahead and vote if we should be named Kermis or not? Because we're still so new and fresh.
We aren't gonna vote. We already have a name.
Well,
it's so marketable.
I'm gonna put up a poll on our
Allie
Twitter.
and I like the name Kermis.
That
so.
could be a podcast.
Yeah.
No, that's not the.
No, that's not right.
Hey, I've got bad news about if our Twitter handle is that could be a podcast and you want to rename it to Kermis.
No, we're renaming our group brand Kermis.
That could be a topic at twitter.com. I'm gonna put up a poll. Is our name Kermis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Campbell is already outnumbered on this, and Allie and I really like the name Kermis. So if you like it,
I can't. Can I do the closing sting?
you can do the
I
closing
do the closing
sting only if you agree to call it Kermis.
Oh, by the way, another thing that I just have been wanting to say. I don't think sting is a thing. It's not called a sting.
He was a singer.
I'm doing a sting. I put on my big hat.
I just to make sure, I googled the word sting, and it has no relation whatsoever to an outro
Yeah, Campbell, what have
or an intro.
Campbell, what have you been doing?
Now I don't know where I'm getting. I don't know where I'm. Oh fuck! I gotta get out of here.
Yuck.
But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh my gosh! Look at the time.
What is our social medias? Do we want to link anything?
Yeah, if you want to find our stuff, or this podcast, which is like
stuff.
the only thing, it'll be That Could Be a Topic on Twitter. Also, Goblin Girls has a Twitter as well, in case you don't care about this.
That's our temporary brand name, and it will probably be changed to Kermis.
It's our
We don't know
temporary
yet.
brand name that will be changed to Kermis in the future.
Almost definitely.
I'm gonna have to edit this one. Boys, so I can take out all the Kermis
No, we
talk.
will be
Nope, I'm gonna be editing it, and the title of the podcast will be Kermis. Go ahead with your outro.
Yeah, well, so we've spent the whole evening filling out our W-2s. We're done now. We've helped you with whatever your problems were. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, I have been Allie.
I have been Rhiannon.
And I have been Campbell.
And this has been That Could Be a Topic.
Thank you so much for joining us on this fine evening.
We've been the Goblin Girls.
We have been the Goblin Girls.
We've been the Goblin Girls. Good night.
Good night, lads.